Hello everyone, I am Tatiana and today I will be talking to you all about homelessness. And to start off, I would like to read a portion of this poem written by Joseph Miller called Homeless. On city streets late at night in the cold winter, I walk and I run, not too numb to feel, not too blind to see. My dream like a summer day, long gone now. And again, that was a portion of Joseph Miller's poem, Homeless. I always had this idea of bettering the homelessness. I never thought about doing the stats on it or going and to read about it, but just from my visual view of what I see, I always was like, I want to help better that because it is so outrageous how so many people are going without. I have 3 points I would like to talk about today with everyone. My first point would be, how does homelessness start? My second point would be the rates and stats behind homelessness. And my third point would be how we all as a community could help better these rates, because there's so much we all could do to put in. I would like to read this quote from Jonah, my dearly friend. Oh, wow, I never thought just in a blink of an eye I would be on the street just like the rest of these guys. I clowned them once before. And once again, that was a quote from Jonah. To get into my first point, we're going to start by talking about, how does homelessness start? Homelessness starts just in a job loss. And there's so many reasons behind how you could lose your job, such as illness, transportation problems, family problems. It's so much more, but no one ever knows when it's going to happen. No one is prepared to be put out on the street with all their things. And it's crazy because no one deserves it at all. Because everyone has a family, everyone has standards, everyone has something they live up to. So it's not fair. My second point will be the stats and rates. Poverty is one of the biggest factors of homelessness. In 2004, 37 million people, or 12.7% of American population, was living in poverty, according to the National Coalition of Homeless. The cost of living is also a lot. It is very crazy how the cost of living is. In May 2007, the Congress passed the first minimum wage increase in nearly a decade, from $5.15 to $7.25 an hour by 2009. Say someone works 40 hours per week every week for the entire year at $7.25 per hour. That person will only earn $15,000 per year. And income well below that, the $17,170 needed for a family of 3. That is really crazy because so many people work their butts off to provide for their family, even if they don't have kids, to provide for themselves. And for that minimum wage, working all those hours, all that labor just to get that, it's really sad. My third point would be how we as a community can help. So many people say, how could you help or something? But I know you can help because I've done it myself. I'm in different organizations where we go feed the homeless. And my organization was with the Youth Advisory Council. And we made these little hashtag lunch bags for the homeless. And seeing the faces of these homeless people was priceless. Like, they had big old smiles just for a sandwich and some chips. And it really touched your hearts, but it's really sad because these people go long without eating. They never know when the next time they're going to get a good meal. And to see their faces light up when they seen us and the way they was hugging us, it really touched me. Also, I went to the open door with my father, And we went, and it wasn't, we handed out food, but it really wasn't the food. It was sitting down talking with the different people, because, you know, you never know. Like, one man, he was gonna go pro in basketball, and just in a blink of an eye, he hurt himself, and boom, he was over with. He had bought this home before he even started, with the money, the little money he had. And when he got hurt, they forgot all about him. So therefore, it was no more money coming in. So he had lost his home. When he lost his home, he said he had all his things and he would stay in front of the house. But after a while, the police came and told him he had to get off the property. So then he was forced to leave the rest of his stuff, because he couldn't. He was just him. He couldn't carry it all by himself. And he was like, he was just going from being that person that was known by everyone to this homeless man that they don't even look at. And that's really sad, because we never know when this is going to happen to us. We could think, oh, we good, we living it up. But then, boom, just in the blink of an eye, it's us on the streets and no one paying attention to us. So we as a community, we need to step up and help these homeless people out, just by giving them a hug, something friendly, or just touching their hearts, just talking with them, listening to them, because don't nobody listen to them. That will help them. Hopefully, all this I talked about was an eye-opener for everyone. Hopefully, everyone will try to step up to help the homelessness rates, because no one asked to be homeless. They didn't choose to be this way. It happened. And it happened to them so fast and sudden, they didn't know what to do. I would like to close out by reading another quote. I cannot quote the lady name, but this is another quote. And she said, "I will never take anything else for granted." Thank you, guys.